What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today we're going to be going over ticker symbol GME, and we'll be covering it on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame in anticipation for tomorrow's trading day, April the 8th. So one of the things that I want to just address right off the board is the DTCC rules. I haven't seen if they've been approved yet. I'm constantly checking it, and if they are, that's definitely going to help AMC and it's going to help GME because it's going to require the hedge funds to be more transparent with their short positions, which is something that really should be done in the industry, is a lot of transparency. So that's one of the rules. I'm sure there's videos out there that might be already covering it, but I'll see if I can find the documents once they're approved, and I'll do a video going over the approved DTCC rules and how it might affect AMC and GME. But let's go ahead and hop over here on the chart. And before we go into the technical analysis, if you can, absolutely obliterate, smash, just whatever you want to do with that like button. Make sure that it turns blue, and then make sure that you utterly smash that subscribe button also, because it helps support the channel. And I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so I can start my YouTube journey and all that kind of stuff, because I actually really love producing these videos for you guys, and seems like you guys like the content and all that kind of stuff. So if you can, just do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It means a lot to me as a young YouTuber here. So, all right. Aside from that, let's talk about GME, because that's really what we're here for. So overall for the day with GME, we pretty much bounced off of this 184 channel, and we tried I shouldn't say bounced off of it. We tried to test our resistance at 184, 185-ish today, and really we got rejected back down. But the huge thing is we're trading within this channel. You can't really see it here on the 1 day, but we're trading between this 172 and 198 channel that we've been pretty much stuck in for a while, outside of the other day when we sold off because everyone panicked about the offering. But aside from that, we've been sitting in this channel, which is honestly perfectly fine with me, because what this is doing is it's just bringing IV down, which is making options more attractive to everyone in general. So that's a great thing. And when IV gets lower, smart money, whoever you want to call it, institutions, big whales, all that kind of stuff go, okay, these contracts are actually relatively attractive, versus being something that has a 500% IV and it might go up $1 and then they just get IV crushed when they try to sell. So that's the huge thing. Like, days like this are good because it's just making the stock more attractive. Yeah, it was a down day. We finished like almost 4% down and all that kind of stuff, but we're still trading within this channel and we're respecting this channel a lot. Like, we didn't even touch our support at 172. The lowest we got was 176 today, which is really phenomenal. So huge thing, aside from all of that, the huge things to take a look at today were that we touched oversold, just like AMC touched oversold within the first minute. We touched it several times. We also touched overbought. But the huge thing is we're having somewhat nice consolidation, but the huge thing that we're seeing is we're trying to see this upward momentum. We're not really making lower lows. We're trying to make higher lows as we go along here in the day. And when we jump out here to the 5-day, 5-minute, we can really see this. We can see this channel that I'm talking about, this 172, this 198 channel, that aside from here on the 5th, which I believe, if I'm correct, it was Monday. Aside from Monday, we've really been respecting this channel for, let's actually zoom out here even more. Let's go out to the month view and see how this looks. We've been respecting this channel for, good lordy almighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish days. And then before we had the giant plummet, 8, 9, like, we've been really sitting in this channel for a long time, which is good because it's just bringing implied volatility down, and it's making the stock more attractive to all those people. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to be doing this. Now, tomorrow, what I'm hoping what we can do, my personal prediction is going to be, hopefully we can make a push up to 184.95 and retest that resistance, and hopefully we can retake it as support. And when we retake it as support, that means we hold it for a respectable period of time, which in my opinion would be a 30-minute candle closing above that support line. And that at that point goes from resistance to support. So taking a look here at the RSI, we're sitting at 48.95. So we're sitting below neutral. And really when we closed the day, we were sitting pretty much below neutral for most of the day. So we're not really getting into these really bullish territories. So we've got room to run, guys, and we've got plenty of room to run. So let's take a look at the MACD. The MACD here indicates in the after hours, it's got a very bullish move here. We're still sitting below the equilibrium, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But the MACD did cross over the signal here on the 5-day, 5-minute. And if we take a look at the 1 month, which is personally the more macro view I like to get, because we'll see the general trend of how this stock does and really where our channels are and where we feel comfortable. So looking at the RSI just right away, the fact that we're sitting at 36 is actually really low. When we had our really bullish day here, our rip from 112 all the way up, we were sitting at the end of the day, we were sitting at 68. So we've clearly got a lot of room to go here. And the fact that our RSI is sitting at 36 now, and we're sitting maybe about $10 to $20 less is actually really good, because we're hitting the reset button on these indicators and allowing them to relax. So now if we take a look down here at the MACD, the macro perspective now is very bearish, because we have this signal above the MACD and we were at the equilibrium, but now we're breaking back down below it. So macro bearish perspective, but honestly with this stock, I'm not really going to take this with too much of a, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt personally, because this stock actually has shown that it can move. And when it does move, it moves very, very quickly and it moves very strong. So that's what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is, can we retake 184.95? Can we test that resistance, close the 30-minute candle above it and turn it into support, and then not touch it for the rest of the day? Like, hopefully we can break above it, not touch it, and then continue our upwards movement. That is going to be how I'm going to be looking at things tomorrow. Now, if the market is how it was this later part of this afternoon, where it essentially sold off after the Fed minutes, then it might be a little bit more difficult in my opinion. But GameStop really has been proven that if the market tends to sell off, it tends not really to be affected. But I think GameStop is trying to move relatively respected to the market now, because it's not really a meme stock anymore. This is an actual stock. And I hate when people say that GameStop and AMC are meme stocks. They're not anymore. They have respectable movements, and we're not being violent when we have these movements. So to wrap things up, and just in summary, looking to retest 185 tomorrow, make the resistance into a support, close that 30-minute candle, and then hopefully we can retest 192 and see if we can get support, but if we can turn that into support, or if we get rejected off of it. But even if we don't make it to 185 tomorrow, and if we still trade within this channel, I'm not terribly concerned, because as long as we stay above this 172 support, it's good things in my eyes. All that we're doing is just making implied volatility lower. We're doing some more consolidation here, and we're just letting the stock relax and letting these indicators relax, so that when the big people want to come in, they can come in and the stock isn't incredibly unattractive to them. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you can, do me a favor, smash that like button. Also smash that subscribe button, ring the bell. And then I do have a Webull referral link down below. When you do join Webull, you do get 2 free stocks valued anywhere between $10 and $1,600. And then I also do get a free stock because you did use my referral code. So if you want to use Webull, it's the platform that I'm using here to do all my technical analysis on it. It's also got a news thing, so it does have some fundamental analysis built into it. So it is a really good platform. I moved over from Robinhood, and ever since I absolutely love Webull. It has a little bit of learning curve, but once you learn how to use it, it's great. And I'm never going back to Robinhood. So that's all I got for you guys today. Peace.